Your forecast from Fox 56 News, the weather authority.
Good morning. The snow winding down into far eastern Kentucky. It will continue through the next few hours at least, and then it's going to shut off. The rest of us are waking up this morning. Some peaks of sun through those clouds, but that also won't last long. I'll show you why right here on our home view camera. Take a look here in Paris. This is the next little batch of clouds that's starting to move back in from the west. We can see that cloud line right here in Lexington on the west and northwestern horizon. So overhead in Lexington, same story in Richmond and even in Somerset. We're getting some sun through there, but it's not going to stay that way all day as that deck of clouds in the distance starts to slowly creep back down to the southeast into the latter part of this morning and definitely onward into the afternoon. Temperatures mid and upper 20s for most of us, holding close to the 30-degree mark and a little above that in Pikeville at 32, with those snow showers and flurries still hanging on in far eastern Kentucky. Little, if any, additional accumulation expected there this morning because things are so light. This is our next system that comes in here as we get into this evening, overnight, and into the morning hours of your Friday. These Clipper systems originating in Alberta. It's an Alberta Clipper. It will be working its way south, and they are fast-moving systems, which is why overall that the precip amounts, the snowfall amounts tonight, generally on what we would still consider the lighter side. Doesn't mean that it won't be impactful. Let's talk about the clouds. They're here through the afternoon. Here comes the snow. Could start west of I-75 as early as 7 or 8 p.m. But then near 9, it really starts to spread east and continues for most of the overnight. Wee hours of tomorrow morning, still snowing. Now, if this track goes a little farther south on the low, see on the northern side, that's typically where you get the most snow, most moisture with Clipper systems. See how it lingers longer here? If the low goes a little farther south, that snow swath also comes a little farther to the south. I still think primarily what we see fall out of this is going to be snow for the majority of the area, but it may mix with a little bit of rain near the Cumberland Parkway area, the Hal Rogers Parkway. Southern Kentucky could see a little bit of a rain-snow mix before it even goes over to a little snow there. That area, Southern Kentucky, not under an advisory for tonight to tomorrow morning because that region sends a little lower chance to get as much snowfall. In the purple shaded counties, that's most of us, that's all of us in central Kentucky. We're under a winter weather advisory tonight through tomorrow morning. Many spots between 1 and 3 inches here. Could get some locally higher amounts. Yes, we have that plus for a reason because you may get an isolated spot a little higher. At this juncture, okay? Looks like that the 2 to 4 is into northern Kentucky and may clip parts of Scott, Harrison, northern Bourbon, Nicholas, and over into Fleming County. That could drift a little farther south. That doesn't mean that everybody is 4 there. That just means that spot, those areas may have the best chance to exceed 3 inches. Morning snow in East Kentucky is winding down. Most of us stay in the low to mid 30s. The snow moves in this evening and really picks up toward the overnight. Into the day tomorrow, once the snow's out, we'll see some lingering clouds in the afternoon. And then guess what? Another system Saturday night into Sunday with more snow. And we could see overnight lows by Monday morning that may go below 0. Very cold air coming.